Like father, like son. The show that brings together father and son actors to talk about life, family, and the business of show. Tonight we welcome Academy Award-winning actor Ty Bradford Jr. and his father, three-time Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award winner, Ty Bradford. Ty Bradford is best known for playing a single father in the 80s television classic, The Growing Years. His son, Ty Bradford Jr., took audiences by storm in the indie hit Revelation. So please, join me in welcoming father and son, Mr. Ty Bradford and Ty Bradford Jr.
My name is Ty Bradford Jr. This is my father, Ty Bradford.
You know me.
We're going to be doing a retrospective of our careers, and we might as well get right into it.
Let's do this.
In 1986, your show, The Growing Years, was the #1 show on television.
Sure.
Could you talk a little about your character, as well as what the show was about?
Sure. Well, in 1981, I was approached by my manager, Lester Bronco. You remember Lester? Watched you being born. And he contacted a producer. The producers were looking for a man with a mustache, my age, similar hair, build, who would be willing to work for next to nothing, which was me.
Right, but as far as your character goes, your acting choices, your process, could you talk why don't we just roll a clip of the show?
Should be good.
Dad, could I talk to you for a minute?
Well, son, that's what I'm here for, huh?
Dad!
Come here. Let me get that for you. What's on your mind, champ?
Well, Dad, it's the other boys at school. They keep making fun of me.
What are they calling you, a queer? Are they calling you queer? It's queer. They're calling you you're a queer.
Yeah, they're calling me a queer. Just because I'm no good at football. I mean, and I think because they think that you were amazing when you were young, that they think I should be.
Well, you know what they say, son. Sticks and stones.
I know, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words won't ever hurt me.
Well, that's pretty good. I was going to say you could beat them with sticks and stones.
I mean, I just feel like with your Heisman Trophy and whatnot, I feel like kind of a disappointment.
Son, you could never be a disappointment to me. Every day we spend together, I just get prouder and prouder and prouder of you. And I know your mother, God rest her soul, she is looking down on you from heaven right now, and she is just so gosh darn proud of you. We may have our differences, son, but it's those differences that make you who you are. I love you, son.
I love you too, Dad.
Come here. Hey, what do you say we toss around the old pigskin, huh?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, who's that good-looking guy, huh? Your old man was young. Yeah, I was young. Won me my first Kids' Choice Award.
And deservedly so. Let me ask you a question, because in that clip we saw how great of a father you were to that young man. My question is, was that hard considering how bad of a father you were?
That's not true. That you're just joking around. He's just kidding.
I'm not kidding, kids. I'm not kidding. If you're not a deadbeat father, which year was your first child born? America's Dad magazine.
Come on, Chunky. Hey, you can't expect me to remember everything. Look, I did a lot for you kids.
You did a lot for us. That's a great segue to my next question. Why wouldn't you ever put me on your show?
I can't remember.
Well, I mean, you knew that I was interested in acting from a very early age. Why couldn't you put me on your show?
I just can't remember. You can't expect me to remember all this. I don't remember.
You don't remember, but I remember perfectly. It's because I was an overweight child.
Glad to see you grew out of it.
Don't you dare joke! Was that or was that not the reason that you didn't put me on your show?
Oh, come on. It was the networks. It wasn't me. They say that fat kids don't test well with audiences. It makes them feel uncomfortable.
Well, how do you think it makes me feel? Comfortable?
Look, it's not like I ever tried to help you with your
Oh, what,
fat
the crash
ass.
diet?
Yeah, with the crash diet.
That's right. America's dad, Ty Bradford, put his 11-year-old son on a crash diet.
That crash diet never hurt anyone.
Well, actually, let me just be clear about what a crash diet is, okay? It involves putting your son, 11-year-old son, into a car, intentionally crashing it, and then hoping that they lose 10 to 15 pounds in their coma.
Look, if it worked for Bill Shatner, it can work for you.
Let's move on. In the clip, we saw young Chase Cody, a teen heartthrob who, at the time of the show's debut, was known to adorn Teen Beat magazine and Tiger Beat magazine.
Great actor.
In the August 1985 issue of TV Guide magazine, you say this about young Mr. Cody, and I quote, "I feel a stronger connection to my television son than I could hope to ever feel with my real-life son." How do you think that made you feel?
Here we go again with feelings.
You know, as an actor, you should be constantly evaluating your feelings.
You know, Burt Reynolds once said it best about feelings. The only thing an actor should be feeling in a scene is a great set of tits.
Why don't you just admit that you love that little bastard more than you
Can
ever
we
cared
move
about me?
on? Can we please move on?
Fine.